Hi everyone. In last session we seen the different sorting methods. So what is sorting? Sorting means arranging the elements in an order, either ascending order or descending order. So today we will see the to sort the elements which are in unsorted by using the algorithm bubble sort. So by using bubble sort, we are going to arrange the elements in either ascending order or descending order. So here we are going to perform the a method. So here we are going to select the element. With the selected element, we are going to compare with the adjacent element. If then both are match, so nothing but if it is selected element is greater than the comparison element, then what will happen? We need to perform the swapping. So like that we are going to perform the binary sort. Let me see how to perform the bubble sort. So now we having the elements 3, 5, 1, 7. That will take 8 and 7. Now these are the elements. So which are how many elements we are having here? Total size equal to A of 5. Nothing but A is the array variable name and size is the array size. So here 5 is the array size. So in iteration number 1 we are going to perform now. So in iteration number 1 what will happen? So here we are going to sort the last position of the array. So what is the last position of the array here? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Means in iteration number 1 we are going to sort the element at index number 4. Means last position of the array. Now here 3, 5, 1, 8 and 7. Now take the selected element from the array. Now my selected element is 3 and compare with adjacent element. Now in this case, whether selected element is greater than the comparison element? No, the condition is false. When the condition is false, what will happen? Condition is false, what will happen? We move to the next position of the element. So now in iteration number 1, second number step number 2 is 3, 5, 1, 8 and 7. Now in iteration number 1 in second step, now this will act as an 5 will act as a selected element. Next comparison element will act as a 1. So here we are going to check the condition is 5 is greater than 1. Condition is true or false? The condition is true. When the condition is true, what we have to do? We need to perform the swapping. Swapping means interchanging the values from the one place to another place. Now what will happen? So here we are going to interchange the values from the 5 to 1, 1 to 5. After interchanging the values 3, 1, 5, 8 and 7. Now what will happen here? So in step number 3. So after interchanging the value, now what is the selected element? Now selected element is 5 and comparison element is what here? 8. So here 5 is greater than 8. Condition is true or false? The condition is false. When the condition is false, next what will happen? We move to the next step. So here 3, 1, 5, 8 and 7. Now what is the selected element here? The selected element is 8 and comparison element is 7. Now whether 8 is greater than 7, when 8 is greater than 7, condition is true or false? The condition is true. When the condition is true, what we have to do here? We need to perform the swapping. So after swapping, the values are what here? So 3, 1, 5, 7, 8. So after swapping, these are the values we have in the step number 4. Now what will happen here? So now we need to check whether we have any element after the 8. No. So by this we are going to stop the iteration number 1. So you can observe that so highest number in the list is came to the last position. Means in iteration number 1 we are going to sort the last position of the element. Now take iteration number 2. Iteration number 2. In iteration number 2 what we are going to be sorted here? In iteration number 2 we are going to sort the second highest position of the second highest element in the list. Now what will happen? Same step number 1 in iteration number 2. So here 3, 1, 5, 3, 1, 5, 7, 8. So first what will happen? What is the selected element? 3 and comparison element is 1. So 3 is greater than 1. Condition true or false? Condition is true. then what will happen? We are going to be perform the swapping. After swapping, the list of elements are 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. So now in step 2 what will happen? So here what is the selected element? 3 and the comparison element is 5. So 3 is greater than 5. Condition true or false? Condition is false. Next step what will happen? 5 is the selected element, comparison element is the 7. So here 5 is greater than 7. Condition true or false? Condition will be false. Next what will happen? What is the next element here? 7 is greater than 8. Condition true or false? Condition will be false. Now what will happen? So we are going to be terminate the iteration number 2. By this what will happen? Iteration number 2 completed. So by this iteration number 2, what do you observe here? The index number, last index number and before last index number are already sorted. Now come to take the iteration number 3. In iteration number 3, what you have to option, what you have to sort here? Last third index number you need to sort. So now what will happen? Take the list of elements 1, 3, 5, 7 and 8. So what you have to do? Select the 1 and compare with adjacent element. So 1 greater than 3, condition true or false? Condition will be false. When the condition will be false, then what will happen? Next comparison should be adjacent element to the 3. So what is the adjacent element of 3 here? 3 is greater than 5. Condition true or false? Condition will be false. Next comparison, in next comparison, what have to compare here? Adjacent elements of the 5 and 7. Is 5 is greater than 7? Condition true or false? Condition will be false. So now what will happen? By this you can say that. So here 5 is in the sorted order, 7 is in the sorted order, and 8 is in the sorted order. Similarly, there is no comparisons, there is no swapping. That's why. So we can take the iteration number 4. So we need to compare just 1 and 3. Already these elements are in the sorted order, which are 5 and 7 and 8. Now compare the 1 with 3. So here 1 is greater than 3. Condition true or false? Condition will be false. Then what will happen here? So no need to check the 3 with 5 because of these are in the ascending order. Now what will happen? So now even in iteration number 4, second fourth last index number is in the sorted order. Now what will happen? No need to take the iteration number 5 because of no need to compare. There is no adjacent element to the 1 to comparison because of the adjacent element of the 1 having in the sorted order. By this I can say that if we having the n elements, nothing but if we having the 5 elements in the array, so we will get the iteration number. How many iterations? We will get the 4 iterations. Means if having the n elements, then we will get the n minus 1 iterations in the sorting methods. So in instruction sort, if you take the n elements, we will get the n minus 1 iterations. In selection sort, if you take the n elements, then what will happen? If you have n element, then we will get the n minus 1 iteration. Same concept. So in bubble sort also, if you have the n elements, then we will get the n minus 1 iterations. Thank you.